Last time on Why Can't We Be Wizards?
Yeah, see? Study a lot. I can't go anywhere. I need to stay here.
But it's Halloween! We gotta make, costumes and go to the Great Hall for candy.
I'm not really sure that costumes are my thing. I think I might just go to the feast in my normal clothes.
Now, a few hours into the feast, you're feeling tired, full, and quite sleepy. You do notice Caleb's notebook that he usually keeps with him. Freya, you open your eyes, and you realize you have passed out in the library. Caleb, I want you to make a struggle roll.
I got a 6.
When you fail, you try to fight it. You try to prevent yourself from doing it, but you just can't. You let out a howl.
Fine, I'll go to the window and listen for your spooky, scary werewolf bar mitzvah.
And Allison is gripping her wand now. Has pulled out her wand and is gripping it very tightly, kind of like...
Its weakness is water.
Leo, you're on fire. What are you doing?
This is no time for chocolate!
Telling her to go when the wolf takes over again. And you rear back with your mouth and you bite her. And that is when you open your eyes.
Oh, what? Leo? What was that? Caleb's gonna sit up in bed, look around.
Why don't you make a notice something roll?
Can I use my Ravenclaw bonus on this?
Yeah, totally.
I got an 8 plus 2.
Yeah, so, even without the success on the roll, you definitely notice that Leo is not in his bed. Leo is the kind of guy who does not make his bed every day. So it looks messy, but what you can tell is that he hasn't put his robes at the foot of his bed like he normally throws them away at the end of every day. And it seems like Leo is not, he never went to bed. He is not around.
A chill runs along Caleb's skin. He feels like he has to find his friends. Something about Freya. How much of that dream was that? Is there any blood on my hands?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay. I'm gonna hurry down the stairs.
Okay, yeah, you tear open the door of your dormitory. You head down the staircase into the common room. At this point, it's pretty late at night, and there's no one around. There's still a little bit of an ember in the fire, but you don't... it doesn't seem like anyone's been around for a while.
That dream, it started in the library, right?
Well, yeah, Freya's dream started in the library.
Oh, my dream started outside the library.
Your dreams started like you were just in the hallway.
I think I want to move quietly towards the library.
Okay. Why don't you make a quick and quiet roll? So you exit the common room and start heading down the stairs.
I got an 11 plus 0.
Okay, yeah, so you can move both quickly and quietly. So I think in this case, Caleb races down the Ravenclaw Tower and heads directly towards the library. He doesn't run into any trouble or anyone at all. The castle seems like it's just completely empty.
If the castle seems completely empty, I think when I get back to that hallway, I'm going to call out, Freya? Freya, are you there? I think I had a nightmare. I'm walking down that corridor from where I saw Freya come in the dream.
Okay, yeah. So I think when you continue to walk and get closer and closer to the entrance of the library, Freya,
Yes.
you also woke up at the same time. Where did you go? What did you do?
Well, I have to make my way back. So I guess I just took a couple of the books that I was reading and looked around, made sure there was nobody else in the library, and started to make my way back to the common room.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay, so I think because Caleb moves so quickly that you actually hear his voice just as you are exiting the library. And when you look to your left, Caleb is standing right there.
There's something wrong.
Am I still dreaming?
And I say, no, this isn't anything like the dream. In the dream, I was different. This is real.
Wait, what do you mean you were different?
I'm not supposed to tell you. I had this nightmare and
I'm sorry, are you saying that we had the same dream?
I don't know. I've got Leo's he's not in his bed. He didn't come
He's
home.
probably off somewhere with Skyler and Allison.
I've just got a bad feeling is all.
Did you check in the common room? They weren't there?
No one's up. And I woke in the middle of the night and I knew that you'd be here. I've seen it. I saw this hallway. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's spooky. Where do we start looking?
I don't know, but maybe they could be, well, if they're not in the dorms, maybe they're down by the Great Hall or outside.
The fire that you guys saw. What if they saw that again?
They would have told me, though, right? There's no way Leo would have gone without me. Maybe they didn't mean to go. Maybe something took them there.
Took them from the common room?
I just got a bad feeling about this. We can't just keep talking about it. Caleb's gonna start moving quickly down the hallway.
Where are you going?
To the Great Hall. To the main entrance.
Freya's gonna follow him.
Yeah, I think that your quick and quiet is still in effect here. And so you make your way down to the entrance hall, and you actually still see the door to the castle, and it's open, just slightly ajar.
That's not good.
That's not usually open. I'm starting to think you might be right. Maybe they did go out there.
I get it. I don't know why I know this. I don't, I guess. We should look around. Why have they been here? Is there any magic here? Can I look around and investigate this area?
See, this game doesn't have like perception check.
Well,
you can.
There's investigate, and I want to know: is there anything strange physically about this area, or is there any magic here?
I mean, I can tell you right now, without you needing to roll anything, that it is really weird that the door to the castle is just slightly open.
And no other, clues that anyone could have left behind here? Or anything else strange physically about the area?
No, I don't think so. No.
Freya's gonna go to the door and, stick her head outside to look, on, the pathways if there's any, footprints or anything like that. Would I have to roll... investigate for that? Or notice
actually,
something?
Okay, so yeah, why don't you... Yeah, Freya sticks her head out of the cracked open entrance hall door, And why don't you roll and notice something now?
That's a 9.
Okay, yeah, so actually what I will say is as you're scanning the ground, you actually notice a candy wrapper.
Oh my god.
Caleb,
Yeah.
they went this way.
Oh god. Wow, that's just like them, isn't it? But why? I've got a bad feeling about this, and I don't know why I'm suggesting this, but should we maybe tell Professor Pritchard?
No, I think we should just go after them.
That's what my gut says too. Let's do it.
How many chocolate bars did you eat, Leo? We gave you a few.
Look, everyone knows the wrappers are yours, Skylar.
I know, but
Why are you all littering?
Don't try to bend this on Leo.
I can't believe he threw them to the ground.
Yeah, no, he's just got some loose egg in his pocket. Anyway,
That's been days. That's just still there.
Oh, gross.
it's been months.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, so Skyler, Leo, Allison, let's jump back over to you. Some stuff just happened. You guys just got into a fight with a hanky pump.
And defeated it.
You
What?
did.
But at what cost?
I mean, yeah, right. I believe at this point, Leo is fairly significantly burned.
Oh, yeah, I was on fire for like a while.
Yeah, I mean, so Skyler and Allison, you guys are unharmed, but I mean, certainly shaken up.
Okay, you guys, it's okay. Everyone's okay. Leo, let's get you back and take care of those. Ooh, ouch, that looks bad. Those burns.
Yeah, all right. Let me make sure that I can walk, I guess.
Here, I'll help you. I'm gonna offer an arm.
We haven't even found Freya and Caleb. They're not even here.
Yeah, I think that hanky punk really got us. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back.
I mean, I don't want to stop our whole reason for having come out here.
I mean, we could investigate the camp, but Caleb's not here, or Freya, so...
Well, I can just give a quick look around, Allison says, and then wanders off, but not too far. Can I Lumos my wand?
Go for it. Roll magic. Is this one of your learned spells?
Yes, it is one of my learned spells. Does that give me a +1?
You get +1.
Here,
Yep.
I'll lose most mine as well to help you.
So I got a 3 + 3 is 6.
So that's a failure.
Allison is just staring at her dark wand and doesn't even
Yeah.
have the words for this moment.
So you do take a condition for this.
No.
I feel like you have a choice between 3: upset, dazed, or exhausted.
I think Allison's just gonna be exhausted. It's the middle of the night. She can't even cast the basic spell of light. So that would be -2 to her poor soul. And
Okay.
a point of experience.
I think in the background of all this, occasionally Leo's just interrupting everyone talking with ow. Just here and there. I'm not going to do it every time, but he's just been doing that.
Oh no. Okay, I see.
Ow, my butt.
Yeah.
I see Allison looking really dejected. Allison, maybe you should go help Leo out, and I can try Lumos.
Alrighty, Leo. Come on.
Lumos.
And then Allison puts her arm around Leo to try to help him.
All right. Thanks, Allison. I think I'll be okay.
9.
Okay, yeah, so a 9 is a mixed success. That means that the spell succeeds, but there are side effects.
Leo and Allison are alerted to the casting of my spell, and it has a diminished effect.
How are they alerted in this case, though? They were standing here watching you, so I don't know if that would make sense.
Oh, okay. So maybe a cat in the woods? Like it has a diminished effect, but I see the eyes of something glowing in the woods.
How about this? Why don't you select that? and then I'll tell you what
Okay.
happens later.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, that's not ominous.
I know, right?
Okay, yeah. So your wand is lit now, albeit a little poorly. So yeah, you can kind of see a few feet in front of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna look at. You said there's a fire pit, and what else was around us?
Yeah. So before you guys got attacked by the Hinky Punk, you saw a couple of things. So it looks like there is a fire pit that has been used. It hasn't been used right now, but it has been used relatively recently. There's no embers in it, but it's clear it's like been used in the last few days, more or less. You also see sort of like the remnants of some camping equipment. There's a tarp sitting nearby. The other thing you notice is that there's a pair of, there's a set of robes
Oh.
on the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the robes. And lift them up. Are they Hogwarts robes?
No, they are not. They appear to be large black robes, and they're not Hogwarts robes.
Okay. I'm going to check the pockets.
So you don't find a lot, but you do find what looks like a pamphlet, and under the light of your wand, it's a little hard to read because the spell isn't producing as much light as probably you need to like properly read everything.
Oh.
But you can
Yeah,
get the
I'll read it all
even now
later.
you can kind of get the gist. This appears to be some kind of political pamphlet. It has some like very strong. It's almost worded like a manifesto. It definitely seems like whoever wrote this thing is very much against Muggles and wants wizards to be in control and like lord over Muggles.
Ooh. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna... And that's all I find in the pockets. I'm just gonna like roll up the robes and I'm gonna check under the tarp.
Yeah, so you bend down and you pull the tarp up. And when you do that, could you make her notice something roll for me?
I got a 10.
Okay, yeah, so with a 10, as you're bending down, you don't actually see anything under the tarp. It's just a tarp. It's a blue tarp that seems like it's being used for whatever camping is going on over here. But as you start to look back up, you do see sort of like on the, slightly in the distance, maybe 10 or so feet away from you, the light of your wand just hits this in just the right way that you see a glint of like black and dark red on the ground. Not like an animal, right? Like you're not seeing eyes. It almost looks like there's something on the ground about 10 feet in front of you.
Okay, is it towards the woods or towards the clearing?
It is towards the woods.
Okay. I'm going to look back at Leo and Allison. How are they doing?
I'm okay.
Allison gives a bit of a grimace.
You guys, I found some pamphlets and a robe. I'm just gonna check out one more thing and then we should go.
And as you say that, the three of you hear a loud crack from behind where Allison is standing. And then you hear a voice. You are... Oh. Where are the rest of you?
What?
The rest of us? No, it's just us. This is it.
No, there's 100 people here.
As you turn, you see a shrouded figure with a hood covering his face. And he says, "Oh, well, no matter. I would have preferred it if Caleb was here, but regardless, I don't have much time."
What? Who are you?
Allison looks wide-eyed and terrified.
You must understand. There are things that will come to pass. I have just this to tell you, which is trust no one.
Well, then why should we trust you?
I'm gonna wave the pamphlet up and say, Is this what you believe? Muggles rounded up?
No, There are dark forces at work that would like to convince you to trust them. You must be skeptical. Freya, the girl, she is the key.
Freya?
Can you be any more specific? This whole why is this school so mysterious?
Because that's magic, dude. Anyway,
Damn it.
Is there someone in the school specifically? Are we in danger?
look, I cannot tell you more than what I have told you. Just trust.
But you
that-
obviously know more.
Can't or won't.
If only you were a little older. If only I had more time. Just one last thing. Caleb, tell him that there are people that care about him.
Yeah, we do.
And for that I am glad. And he turns on the spot and there's a crack and then he is gone.
What?
Where'd he go?
Who was that dude?
I think he just apparated on Hogwarts grounds. That's so illegal.
Oh, wait. I thought that was literally impossible.
It's you have to be, if you're deep enough in the forest, that's not Hogwarts grounds anymore.
All right.
We must not be on Hogwarts grounds anymore then.
Whoa, we're far in the woods, you guys.
Yeah, we should get back.
Who was that? He knows Caleb.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Caleb was an orphan.
And Freya. And he says
Freya has parents?
people want to control us?
I mean, adults always want to control kids.
I always suspected someone wanted to control me.
What?
Yeah, your parents, Leo.
No, but like everyone. So
So are you guys having this conversation as you're like leaving?
I'm going to
Sure.
check out that spot first real quick.
Yeah, so when you turn back, you can't see that. The glint is gone. You search for a bit in the foliage and the brush, but you can't find it.
Weird. Okay, I'm going to help Allison with Leo.
thanks, guys. I think I'm gonna be okay, though. I think I can walk on my own.
Sorry, Leo.
That's all right. Madame Pomfrey will be able to sort me out.
Allison attempts to shake off the water from her robes dog style.
Oh my god. Really? Okay.
I've seen you do this before, so I am unfazed.
Okay, so yeah, are you guys just trying to like find the path and get out of the forest now?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes a minute, but eventually you find that path that led to the clearing, and it takes you back to that fork. Slowly but surely, you start making your way out of the forest. So, Freya and Caleb, you guys just left the castle. You start walking down the path. Where do you go?
That place where we were in the forest, in the dream, maybe? There's a place in the forest in my dream this way.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, wait, is that the same place that you saw your grave? Maybe you shouldn't go. I can go on my own.
I don't actually know if it's the same place. My dreams don't really make sense, otherwise they probably wouldn't be dreams.
If you recognize anything, we'll just stop, you know? Maybe reassess. I don't want you to get killed.
Wow, that's deep. I just want to find our friends.
So let's move towards the forest then.
Okay, I want you guys to roll quick and quiet.
Both of us, or?
No, just one roll. I think we've established that.
I have a body score of 0.
Yeah, you do that.
It's a 9 plus 0.
Okay, so with a 9, are you going to move quickly or quietly?
I think we're gonna move quietly. I'm hesitant to bring Freya to the place where she's seen herself get killed or whatever.
You don't think you'd be like racing down there though?
To find them? I think we would be.
Okay, if you start encouraging me to go fast instead, I will. I'll forgo stealth to go really fast. So yeah, we can do
So
it
we're running.
quick instead. Yeah, we're running.
Yeah. So you guys start, I guess, sprinting towards the place in the forest that you sort of remember from your dream, Caleb.
I want to stop before I get there, though. Before we get to the actual place.
Okay, where are you stopping? You're stopping like right at the edge of the forest?
Yeah, right at the edge of the forest. Freya, I don't think we should go in. I've got an idea, though.
Oh?
So, remember when I turned that turkey leg into, well, half of a badger?
This isn't about the legs on food thing again, right? Because
No,
I don't know how that's going to help us right now.
Legs on stones.
It's gonna be a thing.
If we
Legs
maybe
on
like badger
stones?
these stones and we send them into
Caleb.
the forest.
And that's gonna help us find our friends how?
I just don't think we should go in, but maybe if they see the badgers, they'll know which way to go.
Yeah, so I think as you guys are having this conversation, you see a dim light at the edge of the forest.
Oh no, we have to start now. What if that's...
I mean, maybe that's them.
You're right.
Leo, Allison, Skyler, the three of you are finding your way towards the entrance to the path from the edge of the forest.
Okay. Do we see Caleb and Freya yet?
Oh, you definitely do. Like, they're arguing quite loudly.
Okay. Caleb! Freya! We found you!
We didn't need stones with legs.
But they could have helped.
I don't know.
You guys, Leo's hurt.
Leo's hurt?
Yeah, he got burned.
Stones with legs sounds like it would have been a great idea.
We have to get him to the hospital.
You guys need to quiet down. We don't want to get caught. We're not supposed to be out this late.
I mean, if we go to the hospital wing, we're gonna get caught either way.
Come on.
He's burned.
She doesn't ask many questions. Let's get him there.
Can I try to treat wounds on Leo?
I mean, yeah. How?
no.
With... Oh, no.
Do you have any magic that could do this?
The only thing that came to mind, honestly, was Aguamente, but I don't know.
I mean, he already
I'm
fell in
so
a
very
lake.
wet already. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really... Because, like, reparo is for objects, isn't it?
Yeah.
You make a bandage out of some leaves.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let me
do that.
repair your body. Let me repair your butt.
You could
could
use like
try it.
herbology
Can
to
I
do
actually
leaves,
can I actually do that though? Can I try and like magic some leaves into some kind of bandage over his burns?
I'm gonna say that's you can, but that's at least a second year spell, so you're gonna do it at -1.
Okay, I'll take that because my magic is +2, so maybe this won't be that bad. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
You're making my burns worse somehow, aren't you?
I feel like you just tried to transfigure some leaves into bandages.
I got a 3.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So on a 6 or lower, the spell rebounds and the caster takes a condition. And for each year past the current year of the spell they attempt, add another condition. So you take 2 conditions.
Oh my god, you guys, we are not doing so hot.
No.
So I
First
think
year's doing magic.
yeah. So I think at the very least you're definitely upset.
Oh yeah, I'm very upset.
And I think that the second one is that you have accidentally jinxed yourself because you just straight up did the wrong spell.
Oh shoot. Okay.
And I think in this case,
I was thinking that that somehow I created like a whirlwind of leaves that I got a bunch of like paper cuts.
Oh.
okay, so you want to be physically injured instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I buy it. Yeah, so like this whirlwind, like this is straight up razor leaf from Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, you just like create this like whirlwind of leaves, and it just like slices you up.
Oh man, that's a crossover I want.
Pokemon and Harry
Yes.
Potter.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
Not my best moment.
Allison is trying to like bat the leaves away from
I
Freya.
mean, we could turn him into a badger.
No, all right, yeah, Caleb, Freya,
what is
thank
the
you
human
so much for helping.
It's not even transfiguration. It's just specifically badgers.
Caleb, Freya, you guys have great ideas. I think I'm gonna go see Madame
Hospital
Pomfrey though.
wing.
Thank you for trying. I think I'd rather go to the hospital wing.
Maybe no more magic tonight, guys.
Come on.
Not doing well.
Yeah.
Skylar's like pulling on Leo's arm.
Allison's dragging her feet and starts like stomping back towards the castle.
No, Allison, we've got to be quiet. We've got to, just got to sneak back so we don't get in trouble. We'll go to classes. No one will know.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught by mean old Galway.
Fine. Allison makes a show of deliberately stomping quietly.
How do you stomp quietly?
You just make sure your footfalls are not heavy, but you still have the stomping motion. It's passive.
Why were you all out here anyway?
We were looking for you.
That's why we're here. We're looking for you.
Oh my god, let's just get in the castle. We have so much to tell you.
Same, actually.
Come on.
Skyler, do you have any more chocolate?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Of course I do. And I angrily put some in your hand. I am so upset right now, but I'll never run out of chocolate.
Leo tries to eat some chocolate to help his burns, and it doesn't help.
I am angrily eating chocolate.
You know, that's true, but quick update on the game mechanics. Eating a bit of chocolate does resolve the exhausted condition.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Fantastic.
So,
Shoot.
Well, I'm injured,
Am I still
but that's good
upset
to know.
from the chocolate now?
so the only way to get not upset is by being successfully consoled by your
Oh, okay.
friends.
So I'm just eating chocolate angrily.
And I think that makes sense. That sounds right.
So yeah, we're all going in.
Okay, who's leading the way?
I've got +0 body. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, Caleb, lead the way back into the
I don't-
castle.
I currently
I don't
have
think
-4
that
body.
your
Metagaming,
stats.
innit?
Yeah.
I don't think your stats should be even remotely involved.
Right.
in this
Yeah.
decision.
Okay.
I mean, I think Allison
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, and then Leo and I were after you.
Alrighty, guys, I got a -2 body. 7 minus 2 is a 5.
What are you rolling?
I thought I
I
was
didn't
really
ask
quick
you
and
to roll.
quiet.
No.
He's
We're
just
just
like,
getting
move
the
along,
order.
guys.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
I just want to know how to frame the next scene.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about being quiet anymore, right? Because we're already going to have to tell them we were out in the forest if we're going to the hospital.
No, we don't have to tell them we're out in the forest. We just got to make up some crazy plan.
I got super burned.
No, that actually is a very common thing in Harry Potter of like they show up at the hospital wing and they don't tell Madame Pomfrey what actually
Yeah, dude,
happened.
Madame Pomfrey doesn't ask many questions. She just cares about the
She
health.
does not.
She just cares
Very
about the
funny.
health of her students.
She does seem
We
to
should just
judge,
show up
though.
and we'll say what we say.
So I go, Freya goes to Leo, so what we say is that you were trying to cast Incendio and you caught your robes on fire, and I tried healing it with some leaves and got a bunch of paper cuts.
Done.
Which isn't false.
Where did you get leaves?
Oh,
not
shoot.
necessarily
paper.
plausible.
I tried
How about-
using paper.
How about let's not offer... That's wild. How about let's not offer that unless we are asked? Maybe just don't say
Yeah,
anything?
we'll just say we were practicing spells. Done.
Yeah.
Magic.
Oh god, we've had a horrible magic accident.
Because that never happens with first
Yeah,
years.
that's all the information she
Ever.
needs.
You guys, magic accidents happen a lot. And I look down at my hands. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, so the five of you head up the sloping lawn to the castle. You head through the doorway, which I think it's still cracked open slightly, so you guys still just try to squeeze through. And as you look up, standing right in front of you is Meenal
Yeah,
Galway.
I thought so.
And she says, "Attention then. And now, a word from our wizard sponsors.
You'll shriek. You'll scream. You'll shake and roar. For only 3 months, Wizard Screams presents the Shrieking Shack's exclusive horror night of horror. Ah! Now's your chance to go inside a real haunted house that was the scene of only 7 murders. We provide optional daycare, unlike our competitors. Spooks and ghosts, but like scary ones, will have you shaking in your boots. For just 2 sickles, come see the Shrieking Shack on Halloween. Don't worry, parents, it's not a full moon. We've got butterbeer, and food with a pretty great petting zoo. We have real Dementors, not like those fake Dementors at that other horror shack. That's right, we mean you, Larry's Carnival. Larry's Dementors are just like some guys in cheats or whatever. Our fatalities are considered a feature. 10% off if you bring us a stolen piece of equipment from Larry's Carnival. Come see it, hear it, and prepare to scream. Not liable for animal bites, loss of limbs, or loss of soul. Eat my wizard farts, Larry.
Oof, that was a spooky one, huh? Hi, everybody. This is Kevin, your resident Potter nerd. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Why Can't We Be Wizards? I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can so we can get right back to the action. First off, I want to thank Wizard Screams and the Shrieking Shack's Horror Night of Horror. According to my script, they are way, way, way better than Larry's Stupid Carnival. I personally haven't gone because, fun fact, I'm actually terrified of mummies, and they have like a lot of mummies. But for those of you who want to have a fantastic Halloween adventure, I'm sure it'll be spooktastic. As usual, I want to thank all of you listeners for subscribing and listening to the show. Every week we get a really awesome response to the community, and it's super cool to see. We don't do any paid advertisement for this show at all, and word of mouth is our only real way to get the word out about it. So please tell your friends to check it out, and definitely please tweet about the show with the hashtag Why Not Wizards and follow us at Why Not Wizards. We're talking about some different ways to get the community more actively involved in the show, so hopefully more on that later. As always, I want to thank the folks at Table Story for our awesome game system, Witchcraft and Wizardry. Definitely please check that out. So once again, thank you all for listening. We're going to have another episode up in 2 weeks, and which I think it's going to be sometime in November. Wow. Well, with that, let's get back to the show. Yeah, Mino Galway, upon recognizing that several of you were injured, I actually brought you up to the hospital wing. And so it is there that the five of you find yourselves in front of Madame Pomfrey. And immediately you see an elderly woman that looks relatively severe. You immediately get up from her desk. She's quite sprightly despite her advanced age. And she says, "Oh, my word, look at you. This school, I can't even begin. What is wrong with the five of you? What do you need?"
Well, they told me not to play with fire, and I didn't listen.
I'm upset.
I'm covered in scrapes.
I'm just very moist.
Well, I'm sorry. You gotta have to one at a time, please.
I have paper cuts.
My legs and butt are burned.
Your legs and butt. Okay. Well, let's. Why don't we take a look at you first? What's your name?
Leo.
Okay, Leo. Come here. And she wraps her arm around you and leads you over to a bed, and she has you sit down on the bed, and she says,
that
"Okay."
hurt. Because that's my butt.
Okay. Don't worry. I have a sit right here. Just give me 1 minute, and I'll take care of you.
Sitting is not really great for me right now.
Okay. Well, then why don't you lay? Okay, so it's on your backside. Why don't you lay down?
Okay.
Can you lay down on your front?
Yeah.
Is that better?
I can do that.
Okay. Great. And so she takes a second. She gets some ointment for you and situates you. Who's next? Sorry.
I have paper cuts. Like,
is that serious? Like, can you show me?
I show her my arms that are covered in paper cuts.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my wizard god. Here. Why don't you go sit down on that bed? And I'll get you something as well. The rest of you, are you all right? Is there anyone else that's been hurt?
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm tired.
I'm eating chocolate aggressively.
That's good. Chocolate is a good cure-all, actually.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It is. And so she spends the next few minutes getting all of you situated. So now, Leo and Freya, you're sitting you're laying in adjacent beds, already much more comfortable than you were when you got here. You know, at this point, Madame Pomfrey has made her way back to her desk and is now very aggressively writing up paperwork.
I think Allison is just sort of half dozing in one of the chairs and looks over at Skyler eating chocolate and says, I wonder if Willy Wonka is a wizard, and then that's why chocolate feels so magical.
Oh, dude, he was totally a wizard. He, like, made candy that made people fly with their farts. That's wizard.
I don't know about
All
that.
of that was wrong.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
it sounds right
See,
to us. I've never seen that movie.
See, that's and his hat, man. Did you see his hat? Definitely a wizard.
Yeah. Well, he also made, like, candy that tasted like a 7-course meal. I haven't seen that yet in the real wizarding world.
Very true. Very true. And that, like, ice cream that melted and that didn't melt, how does that work?
This is all very fascinating, guys, but should we talk about what the heck just happened out there?
Yeah, okay. Caleb, Skyler, like, I'm still pretty upset. I'm, like, kind of glaring at you right now.
Caleb is kind of like hiding in the back of the room. He hasn't been saying anything or doing too much. And he looks sheepish as you say his name. He says, "What? I was asleep. I was asleep."
Come here, Caleb. Come here.
We have a lot to talk about.
Closer.
You can, like, give him noogies or something.
Caleb
Just nougat.
cautiously moves in.
I'm like, okay, you guys huddle. So,
Can't really use my arms right now.
we'll fill you guys in, Freya and Caleb. You guys fill us in. So, we went out to find you because you left your note. Do I still have his notebook? I pocketed it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you totally do. Yeah, it's in your pocket.
I whip out
Pocketed.
his notebook and I, like, press it against the chest and I say, you left your notebook and I didn't want anyone to read it, so we were waiting up for you to come back and you never came back. So we went to the library to find you, and when we went down, the door was open to the outside. So we went outside looking for you, and we saw lights in the woods that we followed, and the lights turned out to be a hinky punk, but the hinky punk actually brought us to some, like, campground in the woods, and we met some wizard who told us a lot of weird, mysterious things. Do you know, Caleb, are you aware that there's a wizard in the woods that knows your name?
I mean, you just said a lot of stuff. I didn't know that there was a wizard in the woods. No, I did not. Thanks for getting my notebook. I don't know why. There's a wizard in the woods. Wait, there's a wizard in the woods who knows my name?
Yeah, dude, he knows your
Wizard
name.
in the woods. Wizard in the woods. Wizard in the woods.
What do you look like?
That has to be the name of this episode, by the way.
He was tall, and he was dressed in black robes, and his kind of like, he's in the shadows, so I didn't get a good look at him. But I took his robes, and he had a pamphlet, and he told us people were trying to control us and to trust no one. And that Freya, Skylar turns to Freya and, like, jabs you with some chocolate in their hand. Freya, they said Freya is the key, and then I point the chocolate back to you, Caleb. And Caleb, he's told me to tell you to know that people loved you.
Freya's eyes are just wide, and she goes to Skylar. Did you hit your head?
I'm aggressively eating chocolate. No!
Listen, nobody loves me.
No, that dude definitely said that
No.
it was very important you knew that people loved you. I don't know how he knew you, but he seemed pretty genuine about that.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened.
We should tell Professor Pritchard. Maybe she can get us out of the detention. I think you were compelled to go to the woods. Freya and I had a weird dream.
That apparently we both had.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And it was like
What?
prophetic. It told us to go to the woods.
Well, I don't know about that, but Caleb like messed up a transfiguration or something.
Caleb starts shaking his head side to side as you start talking and like locks eyes with you.
And I was just looking for him and I found him in the forest. And then we just woke up.
Just like that.
Well, and then you weren't there.
Allison, roll a read between the lines.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I roll a read between the lines to see if I understood his...
Oh, 100% you can roll read between the lines. Yeah.
That's a 6.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Okay.
You can't.
Yeah, and then there was also something about him biting me, which was kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. Was that
I
in
don't
your dream
remember.
too,
I don't
Caleb?
remember that part. No.
Well, how did yours end?
It was, we went to the woods. We just had to go, to the woods, and that's the last part I remember.
Caleb, in your dream, did you go in the water?
No, I don't think I did. I don't remember anything about the water.
Can Allison roll a read between the lines on Caleb?
Yeah.
I get an 8 minus 1 for 7.
Okay, so on a 7 to 9, choose one. Ask one question.
How can I get them to trust us?
I don't know. Caleb, I think you have to answer that question.
Okay, so if you know Caleb, you know that the only way to get him to trust you now is to say that you are willing to break all of the rules. That there's been something that's been bothering Caleb about these rules.
Alright, so now Allison just knows that?
Yes.
I'm so upset, you guys. You guys, I think I ran out of chocolate. Leo, do please tell me you have some left over. I start like fumbling in your own pockets.
I ate it all. I needed it.
No.
Freya is just rolling her eyes at Skylar and like burying her head in her hands. Like, really? Chocolate now? That's all what you're thinking about?
This is crazy. These are just dreams, right? Like that's why we all went out and got in so much of this mess.
I mean, I fell asleep in the library.
Yeah, but you were in the library in my dream. There's something going on. I think that
Then you went outside at night, Caleb?
that guy said that something was luring us to the woods, that we were in trouble, right? Maybe someone's trying to, like, magic us out to the woods.
Well, we thought you were in trouble out in the woods, so we were gonna go out there and rescue you. Who cares what, like, detention we got or whatever? You were out there in the woods.
Yeah.
With Freya, maybe. I don't know. We didn't know where both of you were.
Yeah.
Well, I was in my room. If you had just gone up there to see me.
You were
We were
not in
waiting
your
for
room when
you.
we left. Your notebook was on the table.
Did you go upstairs? I was there. I was just sleeping.
Can Freya try another read between the lines to see if Caleb's lying?
We're all just gonna do it, huh?
Because, okay,
I don't think
okay,
you can...
so my first read between the lines was to see if I noticed the motion that he was making to me, and I didn't. This is for something different.
Can I roll a convince check to make them believe that I've had this really fantastical
let's
dream?
do that.
Okay.
Caleb, why don't you convince everyone?
All right, Caleb is going to say, no, I was just not feeling well. I went up to my room, and then I had this weird dream, and you were in the library, and your eyes started glowing, and you were talking about crazy magics, and then I chased you outside, and you flew down into the woods, and that's where I went to. My heart is -2. It's a 6 -2.
That's a 4, so you fail to convince everyone.
I cross my arms.
I glare at
Allison
Caleb.
looks up skeptically.
That sounds super weird, Caleb. What are you not telling us?
I'm not allowed. I can't. I gotta go. Caleb's gonna start leaving.
Yeah, and it is at that very moment that the door of the hospital wing opens and Professor Pritchard walks in and sees you trying to leave. So she I don't know if you've noticed this, but Professor Pritchard has always been calling you by your first names. And she says, "And where exactly are you going, Mr. Mirkwood?"
Just over here.
Sit. And she points to a chair next to one of the beds. All of you, sit down.
I kind of can't sit right now. My butt is burned. I'm just gonna lay here.
Fine.
I said,
Allison's already sitting, but snickered at Leo's remarks.
Professor Pritchard is like, she's hardly even fazed by the giggling. It actually kind of makes her look even more annoyed.
I'm not giggling.
She's got like an extremely stern look on her face.
Skylar's really close to tears right now.
She does the teacher thing. She stands there and waits until everyone is silent.
Caleb's gonna sit down next to Skylar.
Explain.
I fell asleep in the library.
Leo was practicing that magic spell in the common room again, and he lit it on fire, unfortunately, again, and we tried to put it out.
And that's when Freya and I ran out to help them, and they were just outside. They thought it would be okay to get fresh air to put out the fire, and...
That's what?
Okay, I'm gonna say Caleb and Allison both need to roll convince right now.
Okay. I got a 9 minus 2.
I got a 7 minus 1, which is a 6.
Oh, no, you got
No.
I see. So, I think I have a good idea of what happened here tonight. The 5 of you thought, well, those Gryffindors got lots of accolades from all of their friends and the other kids at the school, and you wanted that, and you didn't get any of it yourself.
We don't care about those guys.
We were just looking out for our friends. It wasn't me, it was a hinky punk.
Yeah, she rolls her eyes and says, look, I don't want to hear it. Children, out of bed. In the middle of the night. I am extremely disappointed in all 5 of you. 30 points from Ravenclaw. Each.
Each?
And detention.
Skylar's just looking down at the ground.
Now, everyone who doesn't need to spend the night in the hospital wing, head to the dormitory. Now.
I stand up to leave.
And she points to the door.
Allison stands up to follow.
We didn't even really get to explain.
Professor, our friends were missing. We were worried about them, especially after those stories. What would you
Leo,
have done?
I have had enough. I was understanding when we talked a few weeks ago. Now I am not.
You weren't understanding to begin with, Caleb says.
Oh, no.
In a voice from the doorway.
Do you want a week's worth of detention? Because I'll give that to you.
No, Professor, we're sorry.
Caleb turns to leave.
Allison follows after Caleb.
The next morning, when the 5 of you head down to breakfast, all fully restored and back to tip-top shape, no more conditions, when you walk into the Great Hall, a scene very similar and yet completely different to the one that happened at the very beginning of the second week of school occurs. So the Ravenclaw hourglass looks significantly smaller than it did the night before, which probably has to do with the fact that the 5 of you just lost Ravenclaw 150 points. And as it turns out, in Hogwarts, news travels fast. Unlike the heroics well known among the Gryffindors and then quickly spread around the school around Barney and Lawrence and Violet's adventures, your adventure was met with, well, frankly, disdain. Most of the other Ravenclaws are very upset with you and are giving you the cold shoulder as you sit down for breakfast. The rest of the common room avoids you at nighttime. Yeah, it is not a great time to be any of the 5 of you, at least socially. And at the end of the week, your detention, it is time to pay the piper. And at 8:00 p.m. Friday night, the 5 of you end up in the trophy room. And you need to scrub and polish every single trophy in that entire room.
Well, at least there's 5 of us.
How many trophies are there?
Should go pretty quick.
Must be more than hundreds.
There are hundreds of trophies.
No. All right, well, I guess I'll start on this side, guys.
I start in a corner far away from everyone because I'm in detention.
Caleb's also going to go further away from everybody to his own corner just because he doesn't feel entirely comfortable around them right now.
Leo tried to go to his own corner and ended up going to the same corner as Caleb, and then had an awkward moment. It was like, and he walked to a different corner.
No, Leo, we can do the same area. Come on, we'll just do it together, you and me.
All right. Leo starts I don't know, 5 or 6 statues away from Caleb. He's still a little mad, but he's gonna be kind of close by.
Can I inspire Leo to do a better job cleaning?
It would probably be a good idea because he's going to be terrible at this.
I mean, yeah, you can try.
I got a 7.
On a 7 to 9, you helped a little bit, and a little bit is better than nothing. Choose one. You make another person feel strong, you make another person feel perceptive, or you make another person feel clever.
I don't know if any of those really, I guess strong.
Yeah, I'm going to make you feel strong. You're so strong, we might need to roll a body roll to clean some trophies. We're not using magic. You know what, Leo? I'm really proud of you for going out at night. I know it got us in trouble, but it is what I would have done. And you're so cool for making that same choice. I think that we can defeat Hogwarts and beat all of its tests.
Well, thanks, Caleb. I don't know if we need to defeat Hogwarts per se, but I think you're right that, we did the same thing for the same reasons. I still have a lot of questions, but I'm sure we'll be all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Cleaning trophies. Gonna just clean a little further away.
Mention of questions. He's like, nope. All right, bye.
God, this is so boring.
I know. Cleaning dead people's trophies.
Ooh.
They don't even care. It's just memorabilia junk.
Oh my god, as you say that, you're holding up a Quidditch trophy that literally has Harry Potter's name on it.
Can we, do this with magic?
I think they'd know. They've got some sort of secret eyes on the place.
We haven't had too much luck with the magic lately.
Yeah, don't remind me. That's the last time I try a spell I haven't researched.
I mean, I was just trying to make water and it backfired. Leo literally backfired.
I need to stop incendiating things.
I'm taking this very seriously.
I think as an indication of, that he's sort of not mad at Caleb anymore, Leo's going to walk over and be like, so, I had this idea for a fish stick centipede.
Think about how many legs that would... Just bonus points, right?
I know. The more legs, the better, right?
I mean...
Allison just rolls her eyes in the corner.
I wonder if there's a point at which it's too many legs. We'll reach that point together.
We'll find it.
Hey, Skyler, we gotta come up with our transfiguration plan.
Not now.
You said there was a guy out there, right? And he had some sort of pamphlet on him?
Yeah, I mean...
Skyler, what'd the pamphlet say? You read it.
Fine. I stop cleaning the trophies and I go to the middle of the trophy room. I sit crisscross applesauce and I pull out the pamphlet and I...
Oh, you still have it.
I read it in detail. I want to read it out loud and see if there's anything written on it or anything like that.
Are we being supervised?
No.
Not right now.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Galway has been in and out.
Well, I only saw it at a glance in the woods. I haven't had a chance to look at it in more depth, but it looks like a political pamphlet against muggles.
Upon closer inspection, it's more or less exactly what you gleaned from the few words that you read when you were in the forest. There aren't even any names associated with it. There's no buy or even the name of a printing company or anything like that. It's almost just informational only.
It says here that muggles are lesser humans and that we should be enslaving them. And It's just all wrong. It's all backwards. And I don't know why that guy had it, but it's all right here. There's no other clues in it. It's just a terrible thing to say. And it's been printed, so more than one person has these. And they're being passed around.
Ugh, Leo, incendio that.
No.
Wait.
I think I'd rather not.
Maybe, I don't think we should show Professor Pritchard. I just don't know if we can trust her anymore, but we've got to show somebody that there's people who are meeting out there on the grounds, and we really should stop them, or have some wizard stop them, right? They shouldn't be allowed to meet on Hogwarts grounds.
No. But apparently we can't trust anyone. That man in the woods, he knew your name, Caleb. He told us not to trust anyone.
He said that? Not to trust anyone?
He said trust no one. And I asked him, I was like, who? Like, are we in danger in the school? He couldn't even answer me. He said he had to go. I think he might have been, like, dying or something, because he said he wished he had more time.
Or maybe he apparated, which is weird. Completely gone. There 1 minute, gone the next.
You can't do that on Hogwarts grounds.
Magic.
Right?
That's what it says in Hogwarts of History.
I mean, if you're
we were far enough
deep
away. I don't
enough
think
in
we were on the
forest,
grounds.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, maybe that was the case.
I'm going to fold back the pamphlet and pocket it again.
You pocketed it?
Yeah. And then I'm going to, like, stand up and point to Freya. Freya, he also said you were the key. Like, how are you a key?
Freya just, like, makes a face. I don't think I'm a key to anything.
But you've been having these dreams. That must be special.
I don't know. I think my dreams are just dreams. Sometimes they're crazy.
They could have been prophetic dreams.
Yeah, maybe we should pay more attention to divination.
We don't have divination yet.
But we have a library.
That's right.
What's that boring class we go to that we all sleep through?
That's history
That's
of magic.
astrology. No, you're thinking,
Astrology, yeah.
that one too.
There's not astrology
Oh,
class.
thought
There's
you said
astronomy class.
Damn it. Astrology would be way
There's
worse.
history of
Damn
magic
it.
that you guys all sleep
Yeah.
History of magic, yeah.
Speaking of the library, can we trust Bragglewort? Maybe we should show him.
Maybe, but I wouldn't trust anybody.
Trust no one. You guys, I think we can only trust each other right now.
Can we, though? And Freya specifically looks at Caleb.
Come on, Freya.
Yeah, he's obviously not telling us something for a reason, but I still trust Caleb.
Listen, you can trust me about most things. I can't tell you what happened that night. Not everything. Not yet.
That's okay,
And
Caleb.
I think that we should be looking into divination and maybe some other stuff. We've got to learn what we can while we're here. Even if there's people who's trying to hide it from us, we can still learn from books.
Just as you say that, Minel Galway like bangs the door open to try to like catch you guys doing what you're doing, and sees this powwow in the middle of the room, and just says, "Hey, what are you kids doing? This isn't playtime. This isn't Duck Goose over here. Like you gotta get back to work. This is detention."
Oh, yes.
We're talking about the best way to clean the trophies.
That's a lie. You're not doing that. I heard the last week you were talking something about divination. I don't know. I wasn't listening very well, but obviously it wasn't about proper cleaning etiquette and supplies, which I am, by the way, very knowledgeable about. If you asked me, but no, you didn't ask me. You went right to each other like you're 11 years old. You probably never cleaned anything in your life.
You're right, Miss Galloway.
That's not true.
But if you did have any more solution for the trophies, that would be helpful.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of that. Hold on, I'll be right back. And she heads off out of the room.
Thanks, Mrs. Galloway.
Go get more cleaning.
Would they really have cleaning supplies if they can just magically clean things?
Yeah, man.
I guess just
For
specifically
detention.
for detention. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, plus like Filch was a squib. He used mops and buckets and stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
Why would they make the squib do that?
I know, right?
That's just
I know.
Oh, I think he's a very
Super
offensive character. Yeah.
Racist.
It's super evil.
Something.
Yeah. Well, when she closes the door, I'm gonna like stand up and turn to all you guys and say, listen, I feel like I can trust you guys and I want you to trust me. So I'm gonna tell you guys something about me that I don't really share with a lot of people. You guys all know what happened when I was a kid, but what you didn't know was when I had to go to St. Mungo's, the healers couldn't fix my hands in the accident. And I like put out my hands, my palms are facing them. And then I say, the healers were amazing. They gave me new hands, kind of with the powers of a metamorphmagus. And as I say that, you guys can see that my fingers are elongating
Whoa.
and kind of branching off in fractal patterns like a tree.
Skyler,
Whoa.
And
what's happening?
I bring it back
That's
to my hands.
crazy.
Whoa.
You guys all saw that, right? I'm not going crazy.
This isn't a dream, right? And I like slap myself in the face.
No,
Yep. It's real, guys. Get
Wait a minute,
folks.
Skyler, you could totally cheat at Quidditch with that.
You could totally cheat at cleaning these trophies. We could clean them all so fast.
oh my gosh. And then I make my hands, each finger turns into another hand. So I have like,
Oh my god!
I have like 20 hands and I'm cleaning all the trophies right now.
That is extremely unsettling.
I'll go look out for mean old Galway. I run to the door to keep watch.
Wait, Kevin, are there rules of how much like surface area?
I'm sorry. What is? I have no idea what that question means.
Well, like, I know I can change the form, like the shape of my hands, but like, it's not like I could make a boat out of my hands, because like,
Oh no, definitely.
I'd
not.
probably be able
I'm-
to have like a limit. So maybe not 20 hands, but I could probably do like.
My opinion is you can do whatever you want for comedic effect. If it involves actual like stuff that like is important, like if you're trying to use your hands to like do like a save someone's life or something serious, then we'll talk rules.
So instead of.
But for nonsense, for silly fun time nonsense, do whatever
Okay,
you
cool.
want. That sounds
All right,
hilarious.
cool, yeah. I'm not going to do 20 hands though. So I'm going to say, oh man, you're totally right. When Miss Galloway comes back, you guys just wait for it. And I kind of smile and get back to pretending to wash something.
Okay. Yeah. So I think Galway walks back in and she's holding a bunch of bottles of this like greenish looking liquid of cleaning supply, and she says, I got the really good stuff. You know, it's they make it with ammonia, which is, I don't know if you know, it's like a really useful. It's like a chemical. I don't know. Do you know what chemicals are? It's kind of like a thing. It's like a potion, but you know, Muggles do it, and it's like it gets stuff right out. It's great. It's like a whole different experience. You know, when you have to clean without any magic, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Skylar sniffs it, and it has a very pungent smell. Can we open the?
Oh yeah, it's not good. Don't sniff that, honey. It's not good for you.
Wait, you said it's like
it'll
a
mess you right
potion.
up.
Should I like drink it? Will it make me better at cleaning if I drink it?
No, don't. Please don't do that. I don't want any more incidents. Not since the last time.
Can we open a window?
There's no windows here in the. There's no windows.
There's no
in
ventilation,
the trophy room.
and you gave us
the
a
trophy
bucket
room
of
is like in
ammonia?
the middle of the castle.
Oh my god!
Well,
Yeah, it's fine. It's magic is ventilating or whatever.
Colorless gas. Oh my god! You guys, we're all gonna die.
Thanks so much.
Haven't had any bleach.
Okay.
This is great. We love it.
Thanks.
super helpful. Thank you.
All right, you guys, you take that half. I'm going to take this half. All you guys together on that side, and I'll take this half. Check this out. And I'm just going to, like, make each finger turn into, like, a mini hand. So I have, like, 10 little hands on my fingers. And then like that's gonna be I'm gonna like take a sponge and like rip it into 10 pieces and then dunk it in the bucket of ammonia and just like wash a whole trophy super fast with all my different hands. You're right, Caleb.
It's a race. Come on, everybody. We'll take this side. Caleb starts cleaning.
Oh, I'm totally gonna beat you guys.
This is literally the most excited I've ever seen anyone be about cleaning aside from me when I'm alone. I mean, wait, what? No, never mind.